ദില്ലിയിൽ നടന്ന ഐതിഹാസികമായ വിദ്യാർത്ഥി സമരത്തിന് നേതൃത്വം കൊടുക്കാൻ ആ സമരത്തെ കൃത്യമായ വഴിയിലൂടെ കൊണ്ടുപോകാനൊക്കെ എസ് എഫ് ഐയുടെ നേതൃത്വം വലിയ പങ്കാണ് വഹിച്ചത്. അവിടെ നിരാഹാര സമരം അനുഷ്ഠിച്ച ഐഷു ഘോഷ് ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം ചേരുന്നു. എസ് എഫ് ഐയുടെ അഖിലേന്ത്യാ ജോയിന്റ് സെക്രട്ടറിയാണ് ഐഷു. വെൽക്കം. Yesterday I read an article in Organizer. There was a photo of Aishu Ghosh, maybe like that, and they are saying that you gone to Chinese embassy to get fund for this student struggle, and you received some gift, and they are showing marking like that. What is your response on that?
Our response is that we are very clear that these kind of unnecessary things are being spread by the RSS just to delegitimize the movement that has happened. I don't want to further exaggerate on it, but the thing is that the student movement have been successful, have been able to break the arrogance of the Modi and the RSS government, and hence they have nothing else to say but to say that we have got funding from the Chinese government and all. This is our challenge to Modi and Shah, that it is your failure as a home minister, your failure as a government, if we are able to take funding from the Chinese government and run a movement just few kilometers away from the parliament. Then what are you doing? Why are you not catching us if we are running the entire movement with the money of the Chinese government? These are nonsense things that they want to say just to create a fear among the people, create a narrative among the people. Such things don't work. Students were there on ground. We have won the mandate of the people. People came and contributed us food. And it's not only about money. People gave us water, food, materials so that we could survive in that protest site for the last 37 days. Anyone, including all your media representatives who have covered the protest, knows that what we needed to survive there. We needed some tent, we needed medicines, we needed food, water. Everything was provided to us by the people of this country, and that is how we have survived, and with our own will that we will continue with this movement. So that's my response.
Moreover, when we read that article, they are naming the persons. This Yogendra Yadav, John Britta, Sarindhati Roy, and they are making baseless allegations, and they are marking the people. These are anti-nationalists. These are the people who support. Why they are naming these types of these peoples and trying to make this strike, the student strikes, anti-national movement, marking as?
See, the condition of RSS is so poor that after Dharmendra Pradhan had to resign, step down, the new education minister who is there does not even hold a degree more than the bachelor's degree. We all know, Prahlad Joshi does not even have a degree more than that. Let's not talk about that also. Point is, they fear intellectuals so much. They have a problem with education itself. RSS has not been able to create a single institute through the BJP government, new institute. What they are doing is destroying already the set up institutes that have been there inside this country. So anybody who has come out of those institutes, anybody who speaks about better quality of education, anybody who talks about scientific and critical thinking, RSS has a problem with everyone, single person like that. Hence they are targeting these individuals, because they know that if they target this individual, delegitimize these voices, then they can proceed towards an India according to RSS's mentality, which will be unscientific, which will be one which will not have education. Actually, that is what they want. Their goal is that Indians, average Gen Zs, youth should remain uneducated so that they can serve the agenda of the RSS. We are fighting against that. We want better livelihoods for the younger generation. We want to study, we want to get more degrees, we want to have a better life. Briefly telling, what did the RSS ideologue from Kerala say? That if he would have been there around Jantar Mantar, he would have shot students. That women who enjoy to get raped go to Jantar Mantar. This is their mentality. This is the mentality RSS has. And then they will come and lecture us about nationalism, then they will come and lecture us about who is anti-national and national. RSS is actually the threat to this society. RSS is the threat to this country. Till RSS is there inside this country, we as a democratic country can't thrive because RSS is there inside this country.
താങ്ക് യു. ആർ എസ് എസ് ഇത്തരത്തിൽ അടിസ്ഥാനരഹിതമായ ആരോപണങ്ങൾ ഉന്നയിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതൊന്ന് തെളിയിക്കാൻ പ്രധാനമന്ത്രി നരേന്ദ്രമോദിയും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അമിത്ഷായും തയ്യാറാകണം. എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു തെളിവുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പാർലമെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ തൊട്ടടുത്ത് തന്നെ ഞങ്ങളുണ്ട്, നിങ്ങൾ വന്ന് ഞങ്ങളെ അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യൂ എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഐഷി ഘോഷ് പറയുന്നത്. ഷമ്മി പ്രഭാകർ, കൈരളി ന്യൂസ്, ഡൽഹി.